Last episode on Sheila the Critique. Okay, so last episode we talked about like very extensively my disclaimers and my like guidelines for how I want my episodes and my seasons and my channel to run. So like you should probably stop by there if you haven't watched that video just so you can get a good balanced knowledge of like what my vibe is. Not what my vibe is, but like what my channel is about. Well, no, the guidelines that are going to support my channel and how I want like my channel to run. But like you don't have to watch it because it's 40 minutes long if that is the thing that like worries you. But I will put the disclaimers up every episode so you have it. But if you're confused, go and watch that episode. I will not repeat myself on anything that is on there. Thank you very much. Secondly, I always wear my glasses, but I realize that when I'm recording, like the lenses sort of like have reflections in them, and then it's like really, really distracting when I watch myself back. So I figure if it's distracting for me, it's probably distracting for you. So I have this old glass prescription, so I took out the glasses, and it's just like my eyes. But I like the aesthetic of having my glasses on because I always have my glasses on in real life. So I want you guys to have that like and see me the way I look to everybody, because I promise you there's not that many people that have actually seen me without my glasses. Number 3 dogs in my house. There are 3 dogs in my house, so I have a decent sound system. Like I have a really good sound system, but because I podcast a lot, but you might hear them. It might be a thing. One is barking right now, so just be aware of that. Number 4, I'm using a lot of natural light, and I've changed my saturation a lot, but like my exposure a lot, but like the sun might be coming in and going out. So if that bothers you, we'll talk about it. And I'm trying to figure out what the perfect setting is, but it's also getting to be winter because I live in Canada and it gets cold and it gets dark. So we'll see how the lighting situation works when the sun is shining but it's not really shining. Next, I'm a student. Like I'm a student at a university. I live in this one room. Like everything I own in the world, most of it is in this room. So if the background looks like disconcerted and confusing, that's why. But I'm not going to like rearrange things or like put up a blank background so that you guys can feel like, oh my gosh, she's like living in space. I'm not living in space. I'm living in this one room apartment, in this one room in somebody's upstairs in a different place. This is not my mother's house, so aesthetics is not like foundational when we're paying small rents so that we can survive. But soon I'll be graduating, moving to a new space, so it'll probably get aesthetically better as we, start to make more money. That is it. Right, so this is my little pad that I'll have, and I'll be looking at it just to make sure that I'm telling you guys all the things. Also, last episode we talked about like my period. In case I doubt it, but in case anybody was worried, my period did come, it did start. I did stain a little, but I found the solution to getting rid of blood is just cold water and a little soap. Cold water and a little soap. Dish soap, hand soap, any soap. It will work. It will get it right out. Like right out. So like don't be anxious. And it's a good tip to know for your future, just in case you didn't know. Because I didn't know. I found out by mistake. I just realized that like when I use hot water, the blood didn't wash out. And when I use cold water, it did. And I was like, wow, really? That's a thing. It's a chemistry thing. It's been a while since I did chemistry, so I don't understand the fundamentals of it, and I don't think you care, but it works. That's it. I believe. Oh, also, I used the microphone last time, and I thought that would be fun, and it was kind of fun, but I realized that the sound keeps going in and out because, like, I move a lot. I'm gesticulating. I'm always like. So then when the microphone is going back and forth, and sometimes I'm not putting it on my mouth and I'm talking, or like when I was looking down, it was like you couldn't hear me. So like I realized that that's why people probably don't use microphones, because you want to be able to like be really comfortable. So I figured this new system out, and hopefully it works out and the sound is better. That's it. Welcome everybody, it's your girl Ilekon Shisile Agbar Oluwa Wale. Welcome back to Sheila the Critique. I'm Sheila Elizabeth Balogunga. Let's start. Okay, so today's episode is a public service announcement. It's a public service announcement. Like, ugly men are starting to have too much audacity. Oh, sorry. Quick disclaimer. This is a satirical episode. Please don't take me too seriously. If you read the disclaimer that popped up on your screen, you know that this is an unserious channel and I'm an unserious person, and the topic we're discussing is also very unserious. So I don't want anybody to be seriously offended. You understand me? Be unserious in your offense if you get offended. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So public statement announcement. I want to start with a quote from Burna Boy's song. By the way, Burna Boy is doing the I Told Them tour in February. I bought my ticket, $500 to sit in the front. It's a crazy decision, I know, because I'm not even rich enough to have that kind of money, but I spend it because I think it will be worth it, and also because I'm a mad person. And also because I have experience that I cannot take back that has made and changed my decisions. And maybe I'll tell you why I spent $500 on Burna Boy's ticket another day. But on this day, let's just quote the song. So City Boys is one of the really more popular of the songs in his album. And the guy says something before the song starts, like, I'm not even going to lie. I used to call myself an ugly person. I'm saying person because I don't know what youth means. But I'm not even an ugly person. I'm a sexy person. You understand? Girls all over the globe want to FUCK me. You understand? So that's basically the gist. And so this is the idea. This is the foundational idea behind this episode. Okay, so let's begin. I think that ugly men are becoming disillusioned into thinking that they're not ugly, right? Okay, think about it now. A woman, a lot of girls in the world are into money over attraction. So if a man is rich, they'll date him even if he's ugly because they're there for security and soft life. And by the way, if this is the kind of woman that you are, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that it's a thing that exists in the world and it's doing a disservice to the rest of us. Okay, so there's two kinds of women. There's the women, there's the women who money over face, money over attraction, versus the women who are attraction, very important. 6'5", gorgeous, abs, all those things. So then attraction over everything. Right? So by the way, obviously there's nuances. There's obviously people that I want him to be attractive and good looking and rich and all of that. But nobody's talking about Cinderella here. Concentrate. There's the people who care about money more than they care about looks. And there's the people who care about looks more than they care about money. Right? Those two people, the people that care about money are over stimulating men into thinking that they're attractive. Now, the thing is that a man, if he's not attractive, at the very least, he thinks he has to be rich, right? If people are not coming up to me because I'm fine, then if I have plenty money, people will come up to me. A lot of celebrities, they're not very good looking, but because they're very rich, a lot of people know them. They're very famous. They have swag. They have money. They have all this jewelry. They become attractive to women, right? So there's a lot of women who are looking for men that are just charismatic and rich and spending money, and then they don't care if they're good looking or not. And that is fine. I'm okay with that. The thing about that though is because so many women are looking for that soft life, looking for that rich man, ugly men are starting to get this kind of audacity. They're looking themselves in the mirror again and they're thinking, wait, maybe I'm not that ugly, right? Because they're thinking if all these women are coming to me to have sex with me, it cannot just be because I have money, right? Obviously they must see something in me that makes them attractive to be willing to come and have sex with me, even though I'm not good looking. So obviously I must be good looking. Maybe I just been thinking I'm ugly, but I'm not really ugly because of how much attention they're getting. And the reason that they're doing this, I think, is because men are visual. they're visual animals, right? So men is by see that they form attraction. So like women will be like, oh, I need a man that's like emotionally stable. I need a man that's financially stable. Like it doesn't matter how like super good looking he is, as long as he can provide for me and take care of me and think of me like I'm okay. Men are not like that. Men are looking for breast and bum bum and fine face. Like if you're not good looking, if your body is not voluptuous or whatever kind the man is looking for, he's not going to register that you're even a decent person. He's not going to care about your intellect or your emotional stability or ability or intelligence. He's just going to be like, damn girl, you fine, or damn girl, you ugly, and then go in the direction of attraction for him, right? So when men are thinking like that and women keep coming to them in droves, even though they're ugly but they're rich, they start to think, maybe it's me that thinks, maybe I just have low self-esteem. You understand? They start to think, I must be a fine girl. I must be a fine guy. Because like all these women, there's no way, because they can't rationally think why somebody will go and sleep with somebody or have sex with somebody or start a relationship with somebody whom they're not even attracted to, even on a little level, right? Because men are not like that. Men are not going to go up to you because you're rich or because, well, I know that there's nuances to this. Ignore that for a second. Thank you. Men are not just going to go up to women that are ugly because they're emotionally intelligent. That's not a thing for guys. So when you're coming to men, when like 5 girls are in his DM just saying, oh my God, I'd like to get with you. Like when can we meet up? All these kinds of things. The man is starting to become disillusional. Like he's becoming like, oh my God, he's having so much cognitive dissonance. He's like, I must be fine. There is no way that this many women are in my DMs and in my bedroom every night and I'm not fine. And that's what I think this guy is saying. Like, and I think it's true. And so because of that, like now that they've become disillusioned to think that they're good looking, they're now stepping up to find babes. And they're not stepping up to the babes who want them for their money. They're stepping up to babes who like are looking for looks. Like I'm one of those babes. Like if you're not good looking, if you don't have a 6-pack, if you're not tall, like I'm 5'7", I'm tall for, I'm sorry, 5'7", 5'8", I'm tall for a girl. If you're not like 6'1", 6'2", what are you stepping up to me for? I'm sorry. If you don't have 6-pack, at least, why are you up here? Like if your face is not fine, if your edges are not dead, if your beard is not on point, like don't step up to me. But the truth of the matter is that because of all these women filling ugly men's head with all these illusions and delusions, they're stepping up to find babes like this, like me, thinking that they can like get with me. They just think that, oh my God, like I'm such a vibe. I can get with that babe that's like not even on my level, like that is not even in my league, right? So I just need, for my girls that are looking for soft lifestyle, looking for sugar daddies, I just need you guys to calm down a little. You know, just like I know that you're going up to him because of his money, but he doesn't know that. Like he knows it, but he doesn't, like deep down in his heart, he doesn't think that. He really doesn't think that you're only there for money, right? So like he thinks that you're actually attractive somehow. So like when you go up to these men that are just rich but they're ugly rich men, URG, no, URM. When you go up to URMs, in fact, let's write this down so I don't forget. Ugly rich men. When you go up to URMs as a girl that's like into the soft life and into the sugar daddy type of housewife type of, you know, thing, I just need you to like calm down on your seduction. Like because when you go up to a man that has plenty of money, right? Even though he's ugly, you're not going up to him saying, oh my gosh, hi baby, I love how much money you got. Like you are like, you're trying to be sly, you're trying to get in there and then enjoy the money. You're not trying to let him know that the only reason you came up to him is because of money. So you start saying things like, oh my gosh, you're so fine, you take care of me so good, like sweetheart, you the bomb. Like you start saying all these complimentary things. Oh my gosh, your energy is this, you're so charismatic, you're so beautiful, I love your bald head, I love your pot belly. You start saying all this whining and dining things that is making them think, oh my gosh, she liked me, she really attracted. Is a lie. Is a lie. So I need us to calm down. I understand your pursuit for the soft life, for the soft girl lifestyle, for the sugar daddy and the money, like just showering you. I understand it. Like you don't want to work. You want to have your nails done, your eyelashes done, your wig done. But for the rest of us in the world that have like Standards. We need our mans to be fine. We need you guys to calm down in the way that you people are speaking to ugly men. Because they are getting too much audacity. They are really stepping up to fine babes, like fine quality babes, thinking that they have a chance. And then we now have to start shooting them down. And that's sad. Like it sucks. It's hard. Because you don't want to hurt a person. You don't want to drop somebody's self-esteem down. But like, I cannot tell an ugly man that he's fine. I'm sorry. No matter how much money you have, ugly is ugly. It's ugly. Like, like I'm not equipped to lay him out softly and be like, I'm sorry, what? Like, money is not enough for me. Money is not enough for some of us, right? So like, these men are coming up to us like in droves, and I'm like, I'm so like flabbergasted. Like, I just get a headache. I'm just like, wait. Like, this nigga actually woke up this morning, looked himself in the mirror, wore his clothes, and thought he could get with me? How, bro? And I realized that it's because of you girls. You guys are whining them too much. They're starting to believe your lies. So, I just think that you guys need to calm down. Like, you guys need to just be a little more finessed in how you seduce the rich men that you're trying to get with. The ugly rich men. I just think you need to be a little calmer so that like the rest of us don't have to suffer as a result of you guys giving them delusions. Cause the amount of niggas stepping up to me is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So yeah, this is my public service announcement. I hope you guys gained a lot. And I hope we as women and as men can dim down together to solve this problem, because it's ridiculous. Like, look at yourself in the mirror, my guy. Look at yourself in the mirror. Like, money does not equal looks. Money cannot transform to six pack abs. If you're as rich as you say you are, why don't you have abs? So you cannot buy abs with all that money? Then what's the point of your money? If money can buy anything, as Ariana Grande said, if you cannot buy it, then maybe you don't have enough. Then please, go and buy abs. Go and increase your height. Go and look good. And then come back to me with your money. Thank you. By the way, I like money very much. Me, I like fine, rich men. Yeah, fine, rich men. And I know that, it's not easy to find that one. But I'm okay with a man who is not that rich, as long as he's not poor. If he's fine, right? So, like, I'm supporting myself. I'm getting my nails done, and my eyelashes did, and my wig pressed all by myself. I'm paying my own rent. I'm okay with that. As long as the man has 6-pack abs, and he's more than 6, he's at least 6'2", and, he's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. This is the end. I'm done. Okay. Bye-bye. See you next time. It has been your girl, Sheila the Critique, just doing a public service.